Hey everyone, Victoria Waco. Let's talk about Smackdown. All right, so my thoughts. I'm just looking over here at my notes. Sorry, I have to do this quick because I have to get out the door. But love the opening of the show. You know, I love me a Cody Rhodes moment. I think they're doing a good job just setting up the stakes for this. My one thing that my husband kept picking on with Cody though was he kept saying like Kevin Owens, and my husband's like, don't we know his freaking name by now? But yeah, that's just a small thing. And I know some people don't like Cody's promos. I personally do. Um, I thought the women's like whole thing was, it wasn't my favorite. I mean, I loved so many people in it. I love the fact that we got Rhea Ripley in SmackDown. I love the interactions. I did not love the like, I don't know. It felt very contrived at points. I liked the 6-on-6. Where did like Tiffany go though? Like Tiffany's like booked it out of that ring. She was like, peace. But I think that like one of the complaints is that a lot of men have said they're going to be in the Royal Rumble, and then like not that many women have. We did find out Charlotte Flair is going to be in the Rumble, so that won't be a surprise comeback. I do think we are still getting Becky Lynch, fingers crossed, in the Rumble. So we'll see how that goes. I did like how they set up the Braun and Jacob Fatu match. I mean, like, again, they do this great job, especially because they had such limited time with the Saturday night main event that's happening tonight, to really like make that feel big and epic, and like these two like monsters are facing each other, and I kind of love that, and kind of got me excited for that match when I haven't really been excited for that match at all. So bravo to like the people who produced that whole thing, because it got me interested in it. Also, I did very much like the Jimmy and Kevin like angle thing. One thing I wish though was, like, I'm being nitpicky now because it was good, but like Jimmy needed to talk while he was walking. Like, why did he carry that mic just to say one line? Like, couldn't they just have that bit picked up on mics around them? I don't know. That part I just felt a little odd about, but again, I'm being nitpicky at this point. I did love also the interaction between him and Matthew McConaughey, and like that whole thing. I thought that was cute. I saw a line that Matthew got to like pick who got Cody's sign belt too, which was kind of cute. But yeah, I liked the in-ring. The match was okay. I think we all knew how that match was going to end, so I wasn't like surprised by it. Also, Damian Priest is now on SmackDown. Very interesting thing. There was like that backstage thing with Carmelo. I'm kind of like, I knew we were done with him and like Finn and the Judgment Day. Like they kind of put a stamp on that at that Raw match, but like, I'm a little confused where he's going to land in SmackDown. Like, what's he going to go after? What's going on? That whole thing. I guess we'll find out. I do love me some Damian Priest, so I'm just like a little like concerned because, you know, we also have LA Knight over there who is like just keeps like getting like just locked out of the top, right? Like that's how I feel with LA Knight. And speaking of that, his match was good. I don't like Tama Tonga that much, so I wasn't like up love with it, but it did what I had to do. It did the job. Um, they're kind of like lost in the wind. I don't know what's going on with the bloodline now, so I'm kind of curious about that. And like everyone has their own things going on. So yeah, that was a little confusing. I'm just looking at my notes if I've missed anything. I wasn't like overly wowed by this show, considering it was a go home show for Saturday night main event, but there's a lot going on right now, so I kind of understand it. It did like what it had to do to get us there. Pretty much was my thought on it. Oh, Chelsea Green match. I love Chelsea getting beat. I love that whole thing. Like I for a while thought Piper was gonna turn on her. It doesn't look like it's happening. But what they did say is that they need more backup. So what does that mean? Who else is coming out to help Miss Chelsea Green? And also, I like am assuming she's gonna be in the Royal Rumble because, as we all know, like we need another funny moment with Chelsea Green in the Royal Rumble. That girl just eats it in the Royal Rumble. I don't know, it's so funny to me. I love it. I loved last year. Very excited about it. But yeah, I'm kind of like, I'm curious about the contract signing. I'm really excited to see Shawn Michaels, especially in San Antonio, where he's like so beloved. So that will be really cool. Are we getting Hulk Hogan today? That's like one of the big questions because we're all booing, right? Like we are collectively agreeing we are always booing him, correct? Because I'm just kind of curious to see what happens. Um, and is Jesse going to be there? I feel like he posted on Twitter he was going to be at the next Saturday Night Main Event. But him and Hulk, I know, have beef. So I don't know. I'm just very curious about all the things that are going to happen. Like, I'm more interested about that drama for tonight than probably any other drama that's going to happen on that show. Also, I feel like it was silly for Nia to announce that she was going to be in the Royal Rumble. This is a complaint about that. Saying it because, like, we know that she's not going to be Rhea. But then they had to save it, be like, I want both titles. I'm like, okay, can we just, like, like realize like let's get through one thing. I mean, like I feel like she could have come out on Monday night after losing and be like, well, I'm gonna go after Tiffany now and da 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 da. Like, I just think there was another way to do it. That's why like that whole segment with the women, I was like a little confused about. Let's put it that way. I was a little confused, not excited. And I do love. Speaking of the women, I love that Meacham seeing a moment because I love my Meacham. I do. All right. Those really were all my thoughts. It was an okay show. I wasn't like sad about anything or amazed about anything. When are we gonna see the Wyatt Six again? That's one of my big questions. And like who else is coming back for the Royal Rumble? I'm guessing Becky. I'll try to do a prediction video next week. I actually might be doing a live over on in Insta. So I don't know. That's all in the works. So we'll see what's going on. But hope you're having a wonderful day. Happy Saturday. Gonna chug my coffee, get on the road to my event. But let me know your thoughts about SmackDown last night. What did I miss? Like, was there like awesome thing that I missed? Because I feel like sometimes you guys have awesome perspectives. All right. Bye.